Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage the CEO and founder of Client Success, Dave Blake.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 CS100 Summit. My name is Dave Blake, and I'm thrilled to welcome you here to Sundance. How many have been here before? Okay, great. Welcome back. And for those who are here for the first time, we're so grateful that you would come. From whether you're here from Utah or Brazil or wherever you're from, thank you for joining us this week at the CS100 Summit. On behalf of our entire team at Client Success, I want to thank you for being here. Hopefully you were able to meet us over the last couple days, whether you came in on Sunday or were here yesterday. But we just wanted to give a warm welcome. We want you to know that we're here for you the whole week to make you comfortable and make sure that you have an amazing experience. Those who were here yesterday, who were here yesterday? How was it? Did you have a good day? Wasn't that a cool picture? I love that. Great start to the day. It was so great to see all of you again and the energy that started the day. And we are confident it's going to continue throughout the rest of the event. Our goal for this event is not to be the biggest event in the world. It's to be the most inspirational and impactful experience in customer success conferences. So we hope that when you leave, that's what you feel. You feel inspired. You feel like you've had impact on your life, on your profession, and you've made some great friends here at the CS100 Summit. Now, a lot of people say, how do you get, we have a good reputation of the CS100 Summit. What is the key? What is the magic of this event? And it starts with a simple formula. One is that we found the best location in the world. How about Sundance Resort, right? And we do it at the best time of the year. This fall is spectacular. So we're grateful. We did it at Park City one year, and then we came over here, and it's just been phenomenal ever since. So we're grateful to be here. This is the resort that Robert Redford created, that he founded. His goal was to bring nature, art, and people together, and we're doing that as well. We're trying to enjoy nature together, enjoy the art of customer success and learn and evolve it, and then just be here with some of the greatest people in the world. So first, we start with the greatest location. Second, the greatest people. You are the CS100. You are the best of the best in SaaS, and you come from all over the world. You're the pace setters, you're the innovators, and you're just great human beings. So thank you for your friendship, thank you for your warmth, and thank you for being here. We're so grateful that you would all be here. Then the next one is we try to have the best content and the best speakers. We love the speakers that we have. We've got some great ones this year, starting with our very own Christy Falcherusso. We've got the job doctor, Tessa White, who will come up speak next, who we're so excited to hear from her. Greg Danes. Fun fact about Greg Danes, he's the only one who's spoken I think he's been 5 in a row, Greg Danes. And that's because every time he comes, everybody just loves him as it. So besides me being on this stage, he's the one who's been on the stage most. We got Brittany Sowinski, Carrie Ardeland, Shane Evans, Jan Young, Ralphie English. We've got Miranda Dekonsky, Ari Hoffman right here on the front row. Thank Ari. Whitney Daly, Jeff Beaumont, and then we've got the team from Pelion Ventures. We got Chrissy Muir, Sterling Snow, and Tyler Hogue. They've been recent operators and with some successful companies, and we're excited to bring kind of the operator VC messages to the table as well. Next, we add a lot of fun. So I don't know, did everybody get the activity you want here? Okay, so this afternoon, we've got mountains and resort activities, mountain biking, hiking to Stewart Falls, which will be spectacular. We've got zip lining, we've got jewelry making, all these different things, because we want you to experience this environment and this resort with your friends and make new friends and network. And I promise you that you'll have a lot of fun. We recommend just be careful on the mountain. We've had some injuries in the past. We don't want anyone, Jamal, right? I don't want to embarrass Jamal, or call him out or anything. No, just kidding. But you should have a great time, and make sure as you're up there, take care of one another, look after one another, but just most of all, get acquainted with one another. It should be a fun evening. Then later tonight, second annual CS100 Casino Night. This year sponsored by our friends at Success Coaching. We're excited to be back in the rehearsal hall for some fun tonight from, I think, 8 to 10:30 for Casino Night. Speaking of sponsors, the fourth thing is that we couldn't do it without our sponsors. We're so grateful for the sponsors that are here this year. Speaking of our friends at Success Coaching, they are our platinum sponsor again. They're great friends of ours. They are the best customer success coaching and training organization out there. Probably several of your team members or you have benefited from their leadership, their thought leadership, their training, their coaching. Get acquainted with them. They're awesome content. They help you upskill and up-level your team and yourself as you need, if you need to, as a leader. So meet our friends at Success Coaching. Our gold sponsors, Avoma. And I'm going to go through each one of them, and this is how I'm going to do it. Avoma, the conversational intelligence platform. Consensus, demo analytics platform. Value Plan, value realization platform. Brainstorm, user adoption and engagement platform. Vanilla Form, the community, customer community, Vanilla Form, Higher Logic Vanilla. Higher Logic Vanilla, they're the customer community platform. And then last but not least, Status, the customer collaboration and portal and onboarding platform. Please get acquainted with all of these solutions and these teams. They will help you across your entire customer success strategy. They'll be here all week. So meet them out here in the sponsor lobby, at lunch, on the hill, at Casino Night, wherever. Get acquainted with them, get a demo with them, and take a look at their solutions. And then client success. We're grateful to host this. We are a leading customer success platform. We help you manage the entire customer relationship from new to renew. We help you manage the customer experience and measure customer success. We help you scale and execute your customer strategy in a very simple and elegant way. If you saw TJ yesterday, he said that our platform, what we try to do is be simply powerful and powerfully simple, to try to deliver a solution for you that you can just use every day and execute your strategy. So if you haven't seen us, then please go and see our team right out here in the lounge, or anyone in the red shirts. We'd love you to give you a demo of our solution. For those of our customers who are here, we're so grateful for your partnership, and we look forward to getting acquainted to those who aren't. Last but not least, the secret that we really try to do, and this is everything we do because this is our mission statement, is building relationships that last. Now, those who have been here in the past, by a raise of hand, how many of you have friendships that you think that will last your entire, okay, that's the testament of this summit, is that we're here to help you build relationships that last. Companies come and go, professions come and go, but it's the relationships that matter. So we are confident, and we hope that you will build these relationships this week, that you'll have friends that you'll connect with wherever you are in the world, and however long in the future, that you'll be able to call on them and cherish those relationships. So thank you for being here. We appreciate the relationships we have with each of you, and look forward to seeing the new relationships and friendships with your peers and colleagues that you'll develop over many years. All right. Those who know me, on this stage, I've talked a lot about football in the past. I used to play, I was a scrub for BYU back in the day. But who is it? Any New York Jet fans here? Okay, I wouldn't think so. I didn't think so. There's very few out there. But I want to share my closing remarks and tell a couple stories. One about the New York Jets. For those who follow pro football or the Jets, you'll know that it was a pretty big offseason, because they acquired a Hall of Fame quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. So several months ago, and it looks just like, if you go to the Consensus booth, it looks just like Mike Dart, who's with Consensus. They're twins. But Aaron Rodgers is a future Hall of Fame quarterback. The New York Jets have been at the bottom of the NFL league for years. I don't think it's been a couple decades since they made the playoffs. And they were able to get this future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers, who's the best of the best quarterback. This is on the day that they announced it. You can see Aaron Rodgers is all smiles. New York Jets fans are loving life. The expectations were just out of the world. Everybody was saying not only would Aaron take him to the playoffs, but probably to the Super Bowl. That was the expectations through the offseason. Well, hold on. First regular season games, I think they were playing the Buffalo Bills. Aaron Rodgers is so excited. All the fans are excited. And he's the one who carries the flag out on the field. Again, first regular season game. Expectations were through the roof and the excitement was through the roof. On the fourth play of his series, this happens. He gets tackled awkwardly and he tears his Achilles tendon. No! Can you believe that? Like a Hall of Famer, New York Jets, this was the dream season. And their like unbelievable quarterback on the fourth play with the team, his season's done already before it even starts. Now, Aaron Rodgers, you can imagine, fierce competitor. So they carried him off the field, helped him off the field. He said he knew that he had this injury, and he goes into the locker room. I understood he sobbed for a minute. But in the true heart of a champion, they said that while he was in the locker room during the game, he texts a doctor in LA and says, let's do it. Let's get the surgery scheduled, and let's get back on the field. And he began his recovery there. Within hours of this injury, this is what he posted on his Instagram. The night is darkest before the dawn, and I shall rise yet again. And I love that. That's so cool. Like this, in this worst possible situation, he's like, it's all right. The night's dark, I'm going to rise again. You can bet that he will rise again. Now, in SaaS over the last year, and in customer success in our community, in our profession, we've had some darkness, it feels. We had the post-COVID boom, and things were going well. Everybody's excited. VC money's flowing. Teams are growing. Sales are growing. NRR is high. Budgets are great, and optimism was high. But then about a year ago, or a little, then everything changed. And for most, some of you may be thriving in the last year, and I hope that it's more of you. But for a lot, it's been a tough year, right, in SaaS and in customer success. From a customer success side, we've seen budgets go down. We're expected to do way more with way less, right? We're supposed to scale with nothing. Headcounts are down. In fact, teams, what I would call the Slootman principle, some teams have been entirely laid off, customer success teams. NRR is down. We're fighting for every renewal, and churn sometimes is higher. And we've got more scrutiny, not only with our customers, but it seems internally with our executive teams and our board as customer success professionals, and optimism is felt a little bit low. There feels like there's some, at times or over the last year, some dark clouds hanging over us. Well, we as customer success professionals, we can sit back, we can wallow in our pity, we could complain, or we could be like Aaron Rodgers, and we could say, we're going to rise again. We've got this, and we can lead out. We believe that there is a new dawn of customer success. And this group right here is a group of leaders who can lead out to create this new dawn of customer success. And my call is for each of us to do so. There's 3 or 4 things I want to share that I hope you take away from this summit to help us to have that same vision of rising again and having to lead out in this growth. So the first one is to reinvent ourselves. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to reinvent himself. He's now, 40, 41? And he just is coming off an Achilles injury. He's had to reinvent himself many times over his career. He's a very different player from when he started in the NFL to now. He's a very different player last year to now. And that's what it's going to require for all of us, is to reinvent ourselves, to ask tough questions, to learn new skills, to enhance other skills, to be comfortable being uncomfortable, and to look for ways that we can reinvent ourselves. This is a perfect time to do so when we have that opportunity. If we do so, we can become stronger, more resilient, and be better leaders in our companies and elsewhere. The second one is innovate. We need more innovation in this space. I know many have been in this space for 2 or 3 decades, and to some extent, there's a lot of the same concepts that we've never innovated on. We need to be bold and think bigger and bolder. We need to look around the corner and anticipate what's going to happen, and have the courage to experiment and fail and try new things. I love when I hear, once in a while, I think Brittany Sawinski, who's going to speak today, she brought up an idea as we were looking at her presentation that was just new and innovative that I loved. I was so giddy about it because I hadn't heard anybody else doing that. I'm anxious for her to say that. But we should be willing to zig when others are zagging and innovate and have that courage to be, it's okay to fail and to push beyond the common practices and look for new innovative best practices. The third one is to deliver impact. And my charge is to be relentless at this. Be relentless of delivering impact both with our customers and internally. Our customers are demanding, they're looking at every dollar just like we are. And they're looking at tool consolidation. They're looking at where they can cut. And if we aren't able to deliver and articulate value, we will continue to see high churn and difficult times. Same internally. Our executive teams and boards, they're looking for impact as well. There's no one in our companies who know the customer better than us. And so our ability to bring the voice of the customer, to push and innovate, and to help drive a better customer experience internally, and most importantly, articulate that. To drive change and articulate the impact is so important. So as we think about, as you look at the presentations, how do we communicate and deliver more impact? And the last one is to unite. This is the most generous and gracious and giving community in SaaS. Do we agree? So great. And I just encourage us all to continue to give. Give to each other. Share best practices. Come to events. For those who are out, who of our friends, and there's so many, I've said many times, the quality of talent on the market today is incredible. Some of the best that I know, some of the best leaders are on the market looking for jobs right now. There's been many. So my ask and continue plea is that we continue to support each other. We continue to lift and inspire each other. And then we've done this thing in the past where we have this hashtag help one, hire one. This is just mainly like find somebody out there and mentor them, help them, look at their resume, introduce them. Whatever it is, I'm going to say, can we do help 5, hire 5? Find 5 people out there who need help. Just call them up. It's lonely when you just call them up. How are you doing? How can I help you? Who can I introduce you to? But let's unite as a community and continue to lift and inspire all of the members of our community. Okay. I believe that this group and all of us, we can create this new dawn. We are the path to be bigger and bolder, to reinvent ourselves, to innovate, to drive impact, and to drive and unite as a global customer success organization, and we'll see this new dawn. Let me, now in closing, I know I'm a little late, but can I tell you one story on some of the inspiration of this? It happened last year. Yesterday, the day before the event, at about noon, this is supposed to all be set up at noon, right? I get this call and it's like, Dave, the backdrop is not here. The stage, the main stage is not here. I was like, what? What are you talking about? We're supposed to be like practicing now in the backdrop. And they said, yeah, it's not in Sundance. It's actually not in Utah. It's somewhere between the Bay Area and Utah. And I was just like, are you kidding me? And we were now I know it's a backdrop. It's not the end of the world. I'm not talking about life or death things or but we take pride in trying to deliver a great conference. And it was like the main stage. So we tried everything to think about what to do. We were thinking about old backdrops and starting at another day. And we just said, let's go to work, let's try to figure this out. So over the day, we found a friend of a friend of a friend who was a manager at like a UPS hub in Utah. It was going to maybe arrive there, but it wouldn't arrive here. So we said, all right, whatever time it comes in, we're going to have somebody there. Well, the next morning, this same morning of the start, I woke up, no backdrop, kind of down and depressed, kind of like, frustrated. So I decided to go on my morning run like I did this morning. Hopefully everybody got out because it was a beautiful morning. I went on my run, I'm walking up this lane, just kind of down and depressed, and all of a sudden I get a call. And I answer it, and it was JD on our team. He's like, Dave, we got the backdrop. We're on our way. This is like an hour and a half before the event. And just this rush of emotion came by. I was so excited. I'm like, yeah. And some of you, Donna, Matt, I think Miranda, helped us put it up. We literally got it up at the last second, within 5 minutes or 5 minutes after. Well, I kept on my run. I was so excited. I was like skipping at this point. I kept on my run. And I ran up the hill, up this road right up here, came around this corner, and this is the scene I came around. And now this picture doesn't do it justice, right? So I come around this and I'm standing on the road and I'm just like, don't think I'm weird. I'm just loving life. I'm just standing here and I'm just taking it all in. I couldn't believe it. I'm looking at the meadow, the trees, the majestic mountains, and look at the sun rising at the top. And again, this picture doesn't do it justice. And I'm sitting here, I just have so much joy, and I'm so excited. And just with this range of emotion, I just go, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! And I'm by myself, right? I'm by myself. I'm like, woo! I scream, it echoes the whole valley. The problem is I wasn't by myself. Right across the street, we're 3 hunters on the side of the road looking for deer in their scopes. And so I'm like walking off, I'm kind of skipping off, I'm so excited, and I didn't even know what to say, and I just go, it's a great day to be alive, boys! And I just started running off. But I was just so excited, because that day, it was a new day and a new dawn, and I was going to be with people that I love in just a couple hours, and it worked out. Now, my friends, I'm so grateful to have you here. We have an opportunity for this new dawn of customer success. So I invite you all to just join with me. Let's inspire, let's reinvent, let's lift, let's inspire together. And I know we're going to see brighter days ahead. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be here at Sundance, and it's a great day to be in customer success. Thank you for being here. We're excited to have you.